The topic today is about indirect speech. You have learned how to answer the WH question and also the question which you need to add if or whether to connect your answer. But there is one thing you need to keep in mind is that the word do does did need to be excluded in the answer. Means that you do not include such words in your answer. But this only occurs in positive question. Now let's take a look to the first example here under WH question. Okay, so the example here, Susan said to me, when did you arrive? You can see the word did here. It signifies that this question is in simple past tense, but doesn't mean that you need to include these words in your answer. So how do you answer it? The first step is, as long as you see a question mark behind, you need to change the verb to Susan asked me. And then continue to write down the word when to connect your answer. And then did you arrive? You need to reverse the sequence in order to apply this subject-verb agreement. So the pronoun is I because you is referring to me. And then did arrive is in simple past, so you need to change it to past perfect, become had arrived. So you do not see any do does did here, but the tenses already changed to past perfect. That's all, and then full stop. Now let's move on to the second type of example. The doctor told me, does your father drink wine? So the word does here is referring to this tenses is in simple present tense. And then the first step is, for this type of question, you need to add an error here in order to remind yourself to add the word if or whether to connect the answer. And then the second thing is, there is a question mark behind, so you need to change the verb. The doctor asked me. And then we prefer to use the word if to connect the answer. Does your father drink wine? Here you need to reverse the sequence. So your father becomes my father. And then does drink become drank wine, because from simple present to simple past. So that's all. Just remember that this type of question, you need to exclude the word do does did in your answer, and then this only occurs in positive question. That's all the best.